Hi, Expert Thomas here from thebestbreakupadvice.com. Today's video is about
Whitney's new album caps off years of struggle for the diva, battling addiction and her troubled marriage to Bobby Brown. The album comes.
Sorry about that. I was watching something good on TV and I forgot to turn off the TV. Sorry about that. Today's video is about finding out if your ex still cares about you. Now, before I get into this, about telling you how to find out if your ex cares, I want to remind you that while you're following my free training course, Getting Love and Keeping It, there are two outcomes. One is you get back together, and two is you remain friends or you become friends again. So if you follow my free training course, you do what I tell you and what I say, and you follow my advice, those should be the two outcomes. Now, you may find out while you're following my free training course that you may not want to get back together and you may just want to stay friends. You know, like I tell other people, it's not always the best thing to get back together. It's not always the best thing. You know, your past relationship may have been abusive or very unhealthy. And if that is the case, then you should not get back together. I don't want you to try to fix a relationship that was bad to begin with. You know, that's not a good thing to do. I mean, if you had a bad previous relationship and all there was fighting all the time and bickering and arguing, why try to get back into that? So, as you're following my free training course, you may find out you do not want to get back with your ex and you just want to stay friends. Or you may want to get back together. Just wanted to clear that up and remind you the outcomes. So how do you find out if your ex still cares about you? Well, before I really explain this, I really need to clear up a really big misconception. And that is about love and hate. You see, most people think love and hate are opposites. Well, the truth is, they are not opposites. You see, love and hate are both emotions. Therefore, they are the same. The opposite of love and hate is indifference. Indifference is the complete lack of emotion. Indifference is no emotion at all. See, love and hate are both emotions, therefore they're the same, and indifference is no emotion, therefore indifference is the opposite of love and hate. So what does all this mean? How does this go with your ex and everything? Well, you see, after the breakup, if your ex is showing a lot of built up feelings and emotions, you know, anger and hate, that's a lot of feelings and emotions. You know, if your ex goes out of their way to let you know that they hate you and they don't like you and they're so pissed off at you because you did this and that, well, they're showing feelings and emotions for you. It may be a negative feeling and emotion, but it's still something. It's still an emotion. It's still a feeling. It's something. They have feelings and emotions for you. So let's say they call you and they go out of their way to let you know how much they hate you. They call you up and yell at you for 10 minutes and let you know how upset they are. They're doing this because they care about you and the past relationship. If they didn't care, they wouldn't go out of their way and spend their time letting you know how upset they are. You see? Now let's say after the relationship, your ex doesn't do anything. Let's say they're cool, calm, collective, they're not bothered, and they're very passive. And the breakup is really no big deal to them, and it doesn't bother them. Well, then they may be feeling indifference. They may be feeling no emotions at all. Maybe the breakup and everything really does not bother them, and they do not plan on getting back with you at all. Maybe they have moved on already, and they aren't even thinking about you, and they're feeling indifference. They're not feeling anything for you. Now, if this is the case, if your ex is feeling indifference, it's going to be a lot harder to get them back. But if they're showing any kind of feelings or emotions, any kind of hate or resentment or anything like that, your ex still cares about you. There's still a very good chance you can get them back. Because if they didn't care, they wouldn't let you know how much they feel. So remember that love and hate are not opposites. They're both the same because they're both emotions. And the opposite of love and hate is indifference. Indifference is the complete lack of emotions. Another thing to know here is that, you see, there is a very thin line between love and hate. Think about it. Just before the breakup, your ex may have been saying, I love you. I want to have my kids with you. Let's get married. Let's tie the knot. Let's get a house together. Let's do this and this. You know, and now just after the breakup, they're telling you how much they hate you. You see the thin line there? A week or a month ago, they're telling you how much they love being with you, and then now they're telling you how much they hate you. Very thin line. And because that line is so thin, it's easy to get back on the other side. So if your ex is showing all this hatred, just all of a sudden, and they just were telling you how much they loved you, well, it makes it a lot easier to get back on the love side. So that's how you tell if your ex still cares about you. Remember, if your ex shows any signs of feelings or emotions, they still care about you. If they don't show any signs of feelings or emotions, then they may be feeling indifference, and it could end up being a lot harder and difficult to get them back. So, if you see any emotions or any kind of feelings, good sign. And make sure you look out for this when you're talking to your ex, or if you see your ex, or whenever you talk to him and whenever you run into each other. Look for this. Look for these little signs. Look for little emotions. Look at things they say. And you will find out if they really do care about you. Don't let them fool you when they tell you they hate you and stuff. Don't let that fool you. You have to really look at them and listen to what they say and what they do. Now, this is where I talk about The Magic Making Up by T.W. Jackson. Now, there's something I want to tell you about his system. You know it's a breakup system. It helps people with their breakups and everything. But the thing about his system is it does more for you than just teach about breakups. It also teaches you other things about relationships. Lots of other good things about relationships. You know, and it also helps you with your mental health, your physical health, and all kinds of other aspects with your life. You know, one of the best things I like about it is his system has a lot of psychology, you know, a lot of mind stuff. I don't want to say trickery, I don't want to say that. But, you know, a lot of psychology, a lot of stuff about how people act, what you do and how they react, and stuff like that. You know, like he has this bonus book. It's called Mind Magic Tricks. Well, it's not called Mind Magic Tricks. It's called Mind Magic. I call it Tricks because they got some pretty good tricks in there that I use on a daily basis. You know, one of the things in there in his bonus book that comes with the magic making up, it tells you how to get your ex to do what you want them to do. By you saying certain things, and by saying them a certain way, you can get your ex to do whatever you want them to do. Yes, it's phenomenal. Imagine telling your ex something, and they do it. You know, they just do it. Even though they may not want to do it, but by you saying it a certain way and making them feel involved, they will do it. Because they feel obligated too. It's phenomenal. His bonus book, Mind Magic Tricks, is very, very, it's a very nice add-on to his system. And it will further help you get your ex back. Now, to check that out, click the link below the video. His system, Mind Magic, and not his system, Mind Magic, but the magic making up. And very, very, very good stuff. Now, if you need any help with this, seeing if your ex cares, or if you have any questions about love, hate, and indifference, go ahead and send me an email. Send me an email. Let me know if you need any, one-on-one help with this love, indifference, and hate and stuff, and it can be kind of confusing and kind of complicated. So go ahead and let me know if you need any further assistance with this advice. And I'll talk to you soon. Make sure you keep following my free training course and save everything I send you. Save everything, because eventually you may want to look back at everything I do send you. I'll talk to you soon. You have a good day. Bye.